Hello, hello, hello. Do you do visualization? Have you got a vision for your life and your business? For me, I think it's really important that we get real clarity on the vision that we want for our business and our life. About what it is that we want to achieve, what do we want to receive, where do we want to take our life? We don't need to have to know how it will happen, but we just want to have that clarity, that clear idea. It's about having a sense of direction, about a purpose, about something that's going to keep you motivated and excited when things maybe don't go so well. So all of these things, visions, dreams, goals, I think it's really important. Now, if we don't have them, then how do we know where we're going? We'll just be reacting to life and just meandering through life. So that's why I think it's really important that we have this vision. But there is another reason for this. It's about programming your mind, if you like. So there's been a lot of research into this. Some people call it the law of attraction. Some people call it, energy exchanging or whatever. But the science is that I'm not a doctor, but I can tell you that where your brain stem meets your spinal column, there's an area called the reticular activating system. Now this serves various purposes, but one of them is to sift out all the information that we're bombarded by every day. All this information, we're bombarded by so much that we couldn't cope if there wasn't something sifting through it for us. And what your reticular activating system does is it wants to be really helpful, and it goes out and it just lets you receive the information that you're focusing on. The problem is that lots of us spend time focusing on stuff that we don't want. We spend time worrying about things. And we all know there's no point worrying about it, but we can't help it. But the reticular activating system just goes out and gets you more of that stuff. It doesn't know whether it's good or bad, positive or negative, something that you're just worrying about. It just knows that you're focusing on it, so it'll go out and get it. So, which is really important to know so that we can try and remember to focus on what we want and not what we don't want. In terms of visualization, we hear about top athletes and chess players. They use visualization. They consciously programming their mind to imagine, to go through the process of imagining winning the game or doing their best golf swing. They go through it and they really get into this. So they are imagining how they would feel when they achieve that goal. They imagine the whole process of it. Then they use their senses. How they imagine what they'll be seeing, what they'll be hearing, what they'll be tasting, what they'll be smelling, all of these things, and get real clear on it. And the science shows that it actually happens. It works. So if it's good enough for them, it's good enough for us. So I would encourage everybody to do a bit of visualization. But I know that not everybody can do visualization. Some people find it hard just to imagine in their mind's eye the successful achievement of a goal, which is where vision boards come in. You see, if we are going to beat this RAS thing, which you can't, but one of the tools that we can use is to have a vision board, and here's one I created earlier. It's where we put together images of what it is we want in a picture format, so that we can put it somewhere really dominant, prominent, and we see it all day, every day. And so consciously or unconsciously, you are actually focusing on the stuff that you really want. So it's a way of helping your RAS know what you want rather than giving it stuff that you're worrying about to go and get. So having a vision board is a really powerful tool to have. And the way I do it is, rather than going out and using your ego to choose things that you think you should have, is we actually use our unconscious mind to select the images that we put together on here, so that we know that it's actually from the heart, it's what we really want on this board. And the same with written down goals. The whole idea of writing down goals is to have them visible so that you can see them and you can focus on them, because that's what the vision board and your written down goals do. They give you focus, they keep you motivated, they keep you excited, they ensure that your RAS, your reticular activating system, knows what it is that you really want, and above all, of course, it's fun to do. So my invitation for you today is to practice a bit of visualization. And if you can't do that, then create a vision board of where you want to take your life and your business, and then realize over time that actually these are achieved and now it's time to make a new one. Because this is an ongoing process, isn't it? They're like building blocks to our life and our business. And then you can look back and see how far you've come. Enjoy. Bye for now.